Despite being one of the most popular social networks currently in use, many people still have no idea what LinkedIn is used for, let alone how they can benefit from using it. Let's take a look at some of the basics of LinkedIn. Much like Facebook, LinkedIn is a social network. However, instead of a platform designed to socialize, LinkedIn is focused on the professional environment. Think of LinkedIn as a virtual networking event where you go to meet other professionals, chat, and exchange contact details. It also provides a space for you to showcase all of your professional experience and achievements in a neatly organized profile. The platform allows users to connect with colleagues and potential employers, actively search for jobs, or even have recruiters reach out directly to you. It can be used to build and maintain business relationships, and the platform can even be used to share and discuss topics related to your industry. LinkedIn is a great marketing tool, provided that you constantly engage with the platform and your connections. In this video, we'll show you how to get started on LinkedIn, exploring how best to present and optimize your profile, as well as how to make the most out of your professional network. Signing up for LinkedIn is fairly easy and just requires an email address. When you first register for an account, LinkedIn will take you through the basic setup. But let's take a look at some of these inputs. When filling out your profile, similar to your CV and cover letter, you want to maintain a professional tone but still display your personality in your LinkedIn profile. The first section consists of your name, location, profile photo, title, and headline. For your profile picture, choose a professional photo where you're looking straight ahead. Avoid photos that have you gazing off to the side, have been cropped, selfies, or poor resolution photos. You'll need to fill out your education. Fill out your degree and field of study. There's also a space to include any university level activities or societies you may have been involved in. This section is really important for any entry-level individuals who do not have much work experience yet. Your headline should be informative and include industry keywords to make sure you show up in common searches. But recruiters will be scrolling through hundreds of LinkedIn profiles every day. Encourage them to click on your profile. So avoid the typical recent graduate seeking entry-level position in finance. Try to be creative and create an intriguing headline that describes your position while displaying some personality. Remember, be succinct, include adjectives and industry keywords, showcase your achievements, and include your aspirations. Be careful here not to cross the line into unprofessional with over-exaggerations or making jokes that might not be received well. You can make your LinkedIn profile easier to share by selecting a custom profile URL. Instead of a link to your profile that ends in a random assortment of letters and numbers, you can have it customized to just be your name. Next, go ahead and add a summary. This is where you get to make your elevator pitch. It should consist of your present and future business and professional ambitions. Here you really want to take the time to capture what you're currently doing and where you're heading in your professional journey. It's easy to just skip this section, but your profile will make less of an impact on potential recruiters if you do. The next subsection is your experience. Click over here to add it. Depending on where you are in your career journey, you will deal with this a bit differently. As a recent graduate, it's possible that you don't have any work experience. You would then choose not to add this section. If you have quite a bit of experience, it's okay to leave out irrelevant experience like your high school vacation job. Fill in your full employer name. You'll notice that as you begin to type your employer's name, a drop box will pop up to allow you to select your employer. For the title and description, make sure you also accurately capture what your position was and what it is you did. Make sure to deselect Update My Headline, as this will automatically override your carefully crafted headline from earlier. The next subsection is skills. This is often overlooked and underutilized part of your LinkedIn profile. You can add up to 50 skills, or even just 5 if you choose. Though remember that quality is always better than quantity. These skills will be recognized by search engines as keywords and thus increase your chance of your profile being viewed. Make sure you go through all your previous positions and identify all the relevant skills you've accumulated. Keep in mind some of the keywords in your industry and make sure to include those as well. The order of your skills is also important. The top 3 skills are automatically shown in your profile, and those are the skills that recruiters will see easiest. Your connections can also endorse your skills. It's a simple click which shows recruiters that your connections or your colleagues vouch that you possess that particular skill. Endorsements take only a second, but some endorsements are considered weaker than others. You should ask for endorsements from connections that are closely related to that skill. For example, your supervisor is in a better position to endorse your ability to write reports than, say, someone who used to attend the same lectures as you. It's also possible to upload full written recommendations to your profile. These carry more weight as an employer, lecturer, mentor, or advisor has taken the time to write a full letter speaking to your ability and character. Once you have taken the time to set up your profile, you should get started on adding connections. LinkedIn will get you started by suggesting connections based on your education or work network, as well as suggestions from your email contacts. You want to make sure you're strategic about connecting with coworkers, peers, and even clients. Using groups can help you maximize your networking potential, so make sure you search for groups that fit your industry. You can also search for connections by degree, groups, and shared connections. Doing this expands your network with like-minded people who are active in your industry. Make use of the messaging feature to stay in contact with connections, and don't be scared to reach out to people or be the first to make contact, as networking is a critical part of the world of work. Let's summarize by taking a look at a LinkedIn profile, just to get a sense of what it should look like once you have completed yours. This is the first part of your profile that will be seen. Remember to use an intriguing headline that shows some personality. Next, your profile will either display your experience or education, depending on how you choose to lay it out. In this example, experience is up next. LinkedIn will automatically list your experience in reverse chronological order. Your title, employer, and duration of employment is clearly displayed, followed by the description you entered on your position. This description should include your role and duties. Remember, you should not merely state that you have X or Y skill, but demonstrate it through your experiences. In the education section, you would have listed your institution, degree, and major. Make sure to include your activities and societies, as it gives recruiters a sense of your personality and demonstrates your varied interests. Next, you can select the order of your skills, as only the top 3 will be displayed. The rest of your skills are hidden away over here. It's preferable if your skills are not endorsed by a friend, relative, or colleague that was not your teammate or senior. Endorsements are considered stronger when received from superiors or teammates and by varied connections. Those are the essentials of your profile. However, LinkedIn does allow space for additional sections. Take a look over here. Besides your background and skills, you can add accomplishments like written publications, certifications, any honors or awards. If you speak additional languages, you can include that as well. Under additional information, you can request one of your connections to write a full-length written recommendation on your behalf. LinkedIn has revolutionized the way professionals connect and network. It's a great networking tool, but with the millions of users, the network makes the job market that much more competitive. Be thorough when creating your profile and actively engage on the platform. We hope this video has helped you and will set you on your way to marketing yourself like a pro.